So, why do I love Elevate Church? I mean, it's pretty explanatory, but Elevate Church has really just been something that has been great for me personally. I've grown so much because of this church, because of the people that are in this church. It's honestly a family, which I've been always praying for. To just have that group of disciples around me that could really help me grow in my own personal relationship with God and just as a disciple myself. It's really absolutely amazing to be a part of this church. I've learned so much. I mean, just look at what we're doing, really living out the Great Commission, really doing God's will, and not just saying we are, but we actually are doing it. We're about to move to Texas, and there's going to be other places, much more places. Our goal is to evangelize the world. Our dream is God's dream. And that's simply why I love this church so much, because, any other church that I've ever been a part of, we haven't lived that out. We haven't done that before. I never really understood the Great Commission, never really even heard of the Great Commission until I met Elevate. And it's just absolutely amazing how much this church does for God. The love that this church has for God and that God has for this church, it just reflects off of us into other people, and that's why we're able to do what we do. And I just absolutely am so appreciative and, grateful that God even introduced me to this church, because I have grown as a disciple. I never thought that I'd ever, go out and talk to people and make other disciples. But because God wants that for me, because he wants that for everybody in this church and other people that we're reaching out to, he's making it possible. He's given us the strength to go out and do that. He's given us the strength to really do his will. And I'm just highly, highly appreciative, highly, highly grateful for this church, for the leaders of this church, who have been teaching me, who are teaching me to teach others. It's just absolutely amazing. And Elevate is it's my family, and I love it to death.